Abandon Hope is a chaotic worker placement, worker movement escape game for 2 to 5 players that takes 45 to 90 minutes to play. The DSH Hope space station is burning and can't be saved. As the fire spreads randomly and another room is lost after each turn, players must move their workers to an escape pod and launch it. The player with the most survivors wins. Abandon Hope has 2 unique features that separates it from other escape games. First are the movement rules, which I'll cover in a minute, and second, there is no downtime between turns. Abandon Hope requires players to constantly be making decisions and taking actions. For example, do I sacrifice this worker to the fire? Do I attack or share my space? Do I help another player save 4 workers when I'll only save 2? The game starts with the setup phase, populating the board with the strategic placement of workers. Players first draw one of 7 worker class cards, giving each faction a unique secret ability. With a player's hidden advantage in mind, they take turns rolling a d6 and then putting between 1 and 4 workers on the board until it is full. The movement and destruction phases make up the second part of Abandon Hope. Taking turns, each player will pick a space with 1 or more of their workers and move them toward an escape pod. 1 worker can move 1 space. 2 workers can move 2 spaces. A group of 3 workers can move 3 spaces, and so on. Players can build their group sizes as they move through the rooms and corridors. Once the first escape pod launches, panic sets in. Players are now allowed to attack each other Risk style. I won't cover the rules of attacking here, but you can see this is another advantage of grouping your workers together. Now for the destruction phase. When each player finishes their movement, they must roll the d60 destruction die. There are 60 numbered spaces on the board. When a space's number is rolled, it gets a fire token. All workers in that space are lost unless that player uses one of their 3 fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers will also be needed to clear paths to the escape pods, so use them wisely. I said earlier there are 7 worker class cards: Science and Tech, Maintenance, Security, Clergy, Simulants, Officers, and Supply. But there is an 8th card to mention: the Saboteur. They change the game dramatically. I recommend only using the Saboteur in 4 or 5 player games. That's the basics of Abandon Hope, a chaotic escape game that I hope to put on Kickstarter soon, but you can play it for free right now on Tabletop Simulator. I have put the link below. If you play Abandon Hope, please share your opinion.